the Celtics, I think, are actually a team that are actually a shot creating team. And if when everything clicks right, there are a team that can kind of, I think that could be a threat of the Nets because they're literally the only team that has a shot creating trio in terms of, Kemba, Tatum, and Brown that actually can match the tree. Not they don't match, but they're actually still a type of shot creating trio that is like that trio's like, them or either Miami. Like those are the teams that I see that kind of like, I don't like just like last year in the bubble. Those were the two teams I always believed have the best chances going to the finals just by their ability, their poise, their clutch, their arsenal, not being limited, all that type of stuff. And that the Celtics have been struggling. And, a lot of things I attributed a lot to one, the Brad Stevens at the beginning of the year threw off the rhythm because Tatum, remember the playoffs last year, what their lineup was Kemba, Marcus Smart at the 2, Jaylen Brown at the 3, Tatum at the 4, and Tice at the 5. Right? And then Robert Williams will come off the bench, and then the role players interchange. They use Ojale, but Tatum was always playing the 4, right? Ojale will play the 3 and stuff like that, and Grant Williams will come in too, but they always had their specific lineups in terms of what positions these guys, especially Tatum and Brown, are playing. It's normally the 3-4 for Brown, and then Tatum, it's the 4 strictly, right? So when you look at it from that perspective, Tatum now at the beginning of the year was playing the 3. That's a whole different context, especially now when you're playing the 3 and you're playing the 3 with Tice and Tristan Thompson to start. That's how they started. They played with those 3 as the front court. So now Tatum is getting doubled. Like Tristan can't shoot. Tice, how many shots is he going to hit, right? So now he's gapped off those screen and roll actions, those handoff actions. He's doubled. He's trapped. It's not as clean, as much spacing as it would be because normally a guy would be in the corner and only Tice is involved, right? So like Marcus Smart would beat it, and then Marcus Smart got injured, and then and then Tatum got COVID, and he was eating to start the year, but then COVID happened, and then now all his percentages dropped and everything dropped. Jaylen Brown was eating as well, and then he got I think he got COVID pretty much, or he got injured or something like that too. They've just been inconsistent, and I know a lot of teams have dealt with COVID, but for them, you add COVID and the rotation adjustments, play style wise, personnel wise. That's what kind of threw them off. And then now Marcus Smart came back. Now you're integrating. They still have Fournier, which I think would be solid. They're trying to integrate a lot of different things. It's so much inconsistency right now. And that's why you're seeing inconsistency in their play. And then still Tatum's rhythm has been broken. So what I mean like that, with him having a rhythm, practicing, having those things happen. Now when you have COVID and you're just not playing completely, now it's kind of like he had an off season within the season. He missed, I think, 16 games and stuff like that. So now when he's trying to come back and get that rhythm, and like when you're eating and then you're in that flow, every day you practice, you get those reps up, you're in that type of flow and that type of, off the court wise, like that rhythm, just playing. Now you go from that to not playing and now try and get that rhythm back. That's why you see he has never been back yet. He has those 1-2 games where you'll play good, but his rhythm has been atrocious. Like the man shooting, I think he dropped from like 48% from the field to like 40 or 42, 43. Like it's not the greatest. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it, like that's something that that has hindered them. And then now Kemba too, off the knee injury and coming back integrated because now Brown has elevated. So before it was Tatum, Kemba, then Brown hierarchy. Now it's Tatum, Brown, then Kemba. So now the hierarchy has changed for him. He's not used to that. So there's a lot of different things going on, right? And that's what's throwing them off. Like even right now, he's shooting 45% from the field, which is okay, but he was shooting way higher. Like he was way higher. It has increased lately, but it was way higher before. So, honestly, I'm not too worried with the Celtics, but this year could end up being a write-off for them just because of the inconsistency. It affected them more than it affected any other team. And it's unfortunate that's the case, but I don't write them off. I think they just need to get into a groove and snap back into it, and they'll be Gucci, you know what I'm saying? But, like, this is a team, too, like I said, like, that has potential to be back to where they were last year, which is Eastern Conference Finals. They have potential to do that. It's just up to them to turn it around and just click, and that's what they're just missing, and that's kind of, that's the missing piece or the missing thing right now. And a lot of, like, I did blame Brad Stevens for that whole beginning, big type of stuff. And, sometimes, you see them, they ISO a lot and stuff like that. Their actions don't work. And they're role players too. They don't have snipers around these guys. So it's easier to gap them and kill and trap them and all that type of stuff. So, we'll see how they get their flow back. But mainly it is they just had so much inconsistency all over the place. That affected them, more than, other teams would be affected because they were the rare team that just didn't have COVID. They had injuries and COVID. Now Heat had the same thing, but the Heat have been back for a while. So now they could get that groove, and the way they play is completely different. Like, hierarchy would never be a problem for them. So each team gets affected by COVID differently based on your play style and on your hierarchy and just your personnel and your identity, right? So that's something that the Celtics are struggling with right now, and I think they can get back to it, and we'll see. But it's mainly been their struggles just from their big three. They've been so inconsistent now. So we'll see if they get back to that full play, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see how that moves. But you already know I appreciate y'all. Share, like, and subscribe. We out here. There's no doubt here. There's no drought here. I try to talk on as much things as I could talk about for today. You already know we doing this new format. Let me know what y'all think. You know, this is what Elite looks like. At the end of the day, I wanna be able to build all my platforms, you know, and I wanna have everybody translate to all my platforms. And that's kind of what has been missing, because a lot of y'all just stay on YouTube, and a lot of the people on IG just stay on IG, and a lot of people on Twitter just stay on Twitter. But I want y'all to be able to interchange on all my platforms. I urge y'all, support your boy. So the breakdowns, if you want breakdowns and you want those things, IG is where it's all at. You know what I mean? But you still want to hear me talk OD and talk about things all the time. YouTube is where it's all at. But at the end of the day, in real time now, you want to hear what I have to say about a game and whatever. Twitter is where it's at. So every platform has its own niche, but they all interchange at the same time. So I want y'all to get that in your minds, and, you know, get that, you know, just be able to get that and support and rock with your boy. You get what I'm saying? You already know I appreciate y'all. We trying to get to a whole new plateau, a whole new echelon, improve the efficiency. We all about efficiency out here. Obviously, that's what this league has come to. Do you just get buckets, or do you get buckets efficiently? That's the next version of what Elite looks like. The efficient Elite looks like. And that's what I'm trying to be for y'all. I'm trying to get to that elite, efficient, what Elite looks like. And this is the best way to do it. You know what I mean? And just everyday type of content I'm trying to get at. So, you know, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, share, like, and subscribe. We out here. There's no doubt here. There's no drought here. You feel me? You already know, man. And again, this is also going to be, it's going to come to a full podcast, one podcast of all the topics added together in the podcast as well. So remember, click on the links to go to my, you know, all my platforms, my podcast, my IG, my Twitter. Click the link in the bio. You already know where everything is at. And, you know, just support your boy. I appreciate y'all as well. Help support your boy. If you want to donate for only $2 a month, you know what I'm saying, as little as $2 a month, you can donate more if you want to. But if you want to set it and forget it and donate monthly, click on the Patreon link below. You know what I'm saying, and go to that. And if you want to, you know what I mean, support your boy and just donate for a one-time donation, you know, get what I'm saying, you could click the PayPal link, and you could click that where you just donate one time. And, you know, I get it. And, you know, it's what Elite looks like. I appreciate y'all for all y'all that comment, all y'all that come day in and day out. You know what I mean? It means a lot. It's not taken for granted. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all that, you know, support your boy financially, that try and donate as much as you can, or that have, you know, said it and forgot it and left it there. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. All of y'all, you know, if however y'all are supporting your boy, whether it's sharing, whether it's watching, whether it's doing both, whether, you know, all of it, it's appreciated. And I just want to say that I can't do this without y'all. I can't do this without y'all. At the end of the day, you already know. That's why I try to comment as much as I can, interact with y'all as much as I can. I literally have relationships with a lot of y'all just in DMs. I respond to y'all all the time, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I try to do as much as I can, because at the end of the day, everything is appreciated. So, you know what it is. It's your boy. It's TRU Talks, because TRU Talks, you already know. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We out here. There's no doubt here, and there's definitely no drought here. You get what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. You already know. And I'm out, man.